You know, the world of AI is moving at this insane speed, right? And trying to keep up can feel like you're untangling 1,000 threads all at once. But what if the key to getting some clarity wasn't about some new technology, but about a timeless way of turning all that chaos into real understanding? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to get into. So does this look familiar? You open up your social media and bam, you're hit with a dozen new AI tools, 100 different opinions, and pretty soon it all just kind of blurs together into this digital static. It is so easy to feel lost in all that noise, wondering, where's the actual, story here? And that feeling leads right to this cycle, doesn't it? You're just scrolling and scrolling, consuming tons and tons of content. But at the end of the day, you're just left feeling, well, overwhelmed. And here's the thing. Just passively consuming information doesn't lead to real understanding. It's just noise filling up the space. So how do we break that cycle? How do we get out of that rut? Well, the answer isn't some brand new, complicated trick. It's actually about going back to a fundamental way we, as humans, have always learned best, a truly timeless method. And what's so cool is that this method, it's not new at all. It's like this golden thread that runs all the way through human history. Think about it. The most effective communicators have always been incredible explainers, from the simple, powerful parables of ancient teachers, to the way someone like Steve Jobs sold a vision, not just a product, but a whole creative lifestyle. And right up to today, with communicators who give clear, actionable advice. They all use story to make complicated ideas actually stick. And this really brings us to a simple but really powerful truth, and it's captured perfectly in this quote from storyteller Mike Hayes. We are just fundamentally hardwired to learn from stories. It's in our DNA. Mike Hayes, he knows a thing or two about this stuff. We're talking about a 2-time Peabody Award-winning storyteller for NBC. The guy's a master of the craft. His entire career has basically been about making information clear, engaging, and, most importantly, human. So, what's the big solution that he champions for cutting through all that noise we were talking about earlier? It's a concept called the storytelling explainer. So, what is it really? Well, think of a storytelling explainer as a method that takes something really complex, like AI, and makes it clear and totally human by wrapping it in a narrative. It's the difference between just hearing a random fact and having that information actually, stick in your brain. Okay, so how do we actually apply this ancient technique in our crazy modern world? It's about being intentional. It means shifting from that mindless, endless scrolling to focused listening and learning. It's about engaging with stuff like a really good podcast or a clear explainer like this that's built around that very principle of story. Now, this is not about adding another thing to your to-do list. Not at all. It's about changing the way you learn. It's about making a conscious choice to slow down so you can truly understand what's going on. I love this slide because it lays out the two choices we have so clearly. Over on the left, you've got rushing to failure. That's the frantic scrolling we talked about that just leads to feeling overwhelmed. But then look to the right. Storytelling success. This is about slowing down, focusing, and even using AI tools in a smart way. Not to create more noise, but to help you make sense of the stories you're taking in. All right, so what's the big payoff for choosing that second path? What do you actually get out of it? Well, the result isn't just more knowledge, it's a feeling of genuine empowerment. And all of this, every bit of it, is driving toward one single, really powerful goal. And that goal is this: to feel genuinely ready for the AI frontier. And not just for the good parts, but for the bad and the ugly too. It's about trading that awful feeling of being overwhelmed for real confidence and clarity, no matter what comes next. And the skills you build along the way are incredibly practical. I mean, by learning through story, you actually become a better storyteller yourself. You start to communicate better. You can explain your own ideas more clearly. You connect with people on a much deeper level. You get better at finding common ground, and you even get better at disagreeing in a constructive way. Ultimately, you just build stronger connections in every single part of your life. So, we're going to end with a question for you. When you're faced with this constant flood of information, this method offers a clear way forward. It's a choice to stop just consuming and to start truly understanding. So the question is, how will you choose to cut through the noise?
If you're listening, chances are you know the feeling. You're battling that modern information war.
Yeah, absolutely.
Staring at the constant stream, right? The social media scroll, the articles, and now all the noise from generative AI.
It's a lot.
You're consuming, sure, but are you actually learning? or
Oh, hey there, what's up?
Hey guys, it's me, Mike Hayes, and I'm in the audience listening to our podcast. And I want to jump in with some AI audibles from time to time, just so people can hear how we can podcast interactively.
Mike, that is fantastic. We are so glad you're listening, and thanks for jumping in.
Absolutely. What an amazing opportunity to showcase exactly what we're talking about today.